Now, a couple of our investors that bought off plan in Lagos or even Abuja too last year, a couple of our investors are already facing a tough time. I myself bought a couple of off plan last year, and I'm facing a tough time. So it's high time that we discuss this on this channel and ask the valuable question: what's happening with off plan in Lagos in 2024? All right. So in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, these are meet the property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate. And a lot of the things that we talk here are factual. They are realistic because they are things that we experience in the industry. I sell real estate. I'm constantly involved in real estate transactions, and from our experiences of the good, the bad, the ugly are also what we come here to share with you. So it's not hearsay. It's not one analysis from a book. It's what is happening, what transaction, real life scenario, basically. All right. So after watching this particular episode, I also suggest go to our different playlists. We have a playlist on off plan. So if you want to buy off plan, first go and watch that playlist. Watch every video under that playlist. So we have a playlist on real estate companies too. If you want to buy any property from a real estate company, I also advise you also go to that real estate playlist, real estate companies playlist too. If you want to understand land document and land titles, we have a playlist on land documents. So watch that episode, that playlist also. And so all these are going to help you. They are going to properly equip you, so that when you are going into any of these investments, just don't rely on what people say, but you yourself you have done a couple of research, and you have some background knowledge on what you want to put your money into, and that's why we have this channel. All right. So let's talk about it. What's happening with off plan in Lagos? So a couple of you don't know what is off plan. Off plan are those projects that we sell during the construction stage. In Lekki Phase 1, in Kate, couple of off plan. Ibamade Sonya, Abijo GRA, off plan. Even Ekpe, off plan. And on the mainland also there are a couple of off plan. And the same thing in Abuja also. There are a couple of projects that are still at foundation, that are at roofing, that are decking, and are telling you can buy, pay in 6 months, pay in 12 months, pay in whatever month, and so on and so forth like that. So people, a lot of Nigerians abroad, they love off plan because they get to buy and pay bit by bit. So you are earning social amounts, you know that social amounts by just putting in that particular project. So those are what we mean by off plan. So before we go into talking about what is happening, for a lot of you that have been watching our videos, have been following us for a couple of times now, and you are not sure about what we do, what we sell, what are our services, what are our products, we build portfolios basically, and one of the things that we do is we try to analyze what you are doing and what you are investing your money on. So we look at, okay, you have this property here, you have this property that you bought, you have this property that you're about to buy. What do you want to use it for? Is it a short-term investment? Is it a long-term investment? Are you more interested in cash flow? Are you more interested in capital appreciation? What are your financial goals? What are your investment goals? So those are the things that we just look at basically, and we try to find a perfect match between what you are trying to achieve and what you are trying to invest in basically. So that's why if you really take your investments serious, if you are really so serious and so determined about what you are investing your money into, particularly in the real estate sector, then you want to talk to the property guy first. All right. So what's now happening with off plan in Lagos? Now a lot of changes happened last year. Last year we had a new administration in terms of the president, and then in a couple of new policies came in, and those policies drastically changed everything basically, and that highly impacted the off-plan industry, because like I said, off-plan are what you bought at the construction stage. So which means that a lot of these houses that have not been completed as at the time that you bought. So if anything happened to the construction industry, if anything happened to construction materials, if anything happened to the exchange rates, it's going to hit off-plan the hardest. And that happened last year. A lot of companies that sold off-plan in Songotedo, sold off-plan in Ikate, sold off-plan in Osakpa, even down to Ikoyi, they are struggling massively right now to deliver those projects. Delivery has been a very big issue for a lot of developers, particularly those that received payment last year. So or even should have received payment maybe 2 years ago, and now they have to deliver the project this year. They have set 2024 as delivery timeline. It's been very difficult for a lot of them, and what have also always been an opportunity, a challenge for some, is always an opportunity for some, because a couple of companies still sold off plan last year and still did very well this year in terms of meeting up delivery timelines, basically. So this year was like a very big test for a lot of developers regarding how resilient they are and how creative they can be in terms of getting themselves out of some certain trouble. So we've had cases of some off plan that investors bought last year, and the company had to terminate the transaction or terminate the contract. That, oh, sorry, we can't continue this, we can't continue at this price, because there's no way that you can deliver this product at this price. So we had scenarios like that, and we also had scenarios where developers had to come back that, oh yeah, we know we agreed on so amount, but I'm sorry, based on this, based on that, we really can't deliver this project at so amount again. And they were like giving clients alternatives, if they're going to collect their money back or they're just going to convert to something else. So that's there also. And like 2 years ago, I've done a couple of videos on off plan and give a couple of reasons and a couple of risk analysis on off plan. There was even a time I did a video and talk about don't buy off plan if, and in that video I talk about that if you can really pay for a property within 3 months, then you should not be buying off plan, particularly if it's a property that you want to buy it to stay. That's the truth. If you can afford to pay for a property within 3 months and you want to buy that property to stay, then don't buy off plan. Buy already built. You see it, you like it, you see everything there. Because if you can pay for the property within 3 months, then I can guarantee if you squeeze in yourself, you can pay for it within 2 months or 1 month. Most developers are willing to accept 1 month. Yeah. So if you are looking for a property to stay and you don't have mind, you don't have that all those things with off plan, and you know that at least I can raise the money within 2 months or outright, just buy a ready built house. Just buy a ready built house. See, that assumption that if you buy off plan it is cheaper is a lie. Yes, I said it. Rabiu said it. You can tell anybody they should come and drag me or come and argue it with me. As at the time that you are buying a property, off plan is not cheaper. But at the time that the property is delivered, off plan is cheaper. So which means that if I buy an off plan today and the delivery is next year, it's not cheaper for me paying that amount today. But at the time that it will be delivered next year, it will be cheaper. So that means if I can afford outright, then I should go and buy the ready built and make more profit anyway because it's ready. So we had scenarios of contract being terminated. We had scenarios of people asking them, developers asking them to top up that, oh, you just have to add so amount to it because of this and because of that. And we have some they did not terminate, they did not ask for top up, they just leave the project. Which is very common anyway. They just leave the project that because if you are budgeted like maybe 750 million to complete the project and things happen, blah blah, now it's like going to cost like 1.2 billion to complete the projects. I don't want to go back to investors and tell them that you guys have to give us money, project cannot deliver it, you just have to stop and look for other things to do. So what a couple of developers have done is just hold on that project or slow down on that project. Then the couple of funds that they have, they go and launch a new project so that they can raise some funds into the new project that they have launched and some funds to go back to that previous project that they are working on. So that's another. So in case you buy a particular project or a particular off plan and then delivery is slow and you see the company that they have gone to launch another thing, trust me, whatever the cost is not working. And that's why developers need to realize that if you are doing off plan in Nigeria, running 3-4 plan at the same time is suicidal. At times we blame Nigeria for a couple of our things, but some of the things that we do also is our own fault. We already know, all of us know that Nigeria is a volatile country. Then Why will you be selling and building 4-5 off plans at the same time? Well, you know that cement can go from 8,500 to 13,000. You know, I don't pay for that anyway, but is that volatile? You get? So just keep it to 2 at a time. Even if you have other projects that are off plan, don't sell, don't collect money from investor. So you can be putting your own money there. And the only project that you are collecting from investor, just 2 projects at a time. So if any changes happen, it's not going to spread across so many of your projects. You know, just some developers have 8 off plan and are selling, collecting money on all the 8. So developers have 5 off plan and they're collecting money on all the is a big problem. So one of the ways that you can reduce your risk on off plan is you want to look at the developer and ask yourself, how many projects are they doing? How many projects are they selling? But the more projects they have on off plan that they are selling, they're going to get stuck. It's just normal. Nigeria will happen. Absolutely, Nigeria will happen. So, and some of the companies that you have seen that have successfully delivered off plan, despite how bad things went, we realize that a lot of these companies have financiers, which means that it's not the money that they are collecting from off takers that they are putting into the project. So let's say they're trying to build 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, and the cost of construction, not the cost of the project though, the cost that we build the project from foundation to completion is, let's say, maybe 250 million. So they will go to a bank or whoever, or financiers or investors, that, oh, we need 250 million to complete this project. So we are going to be collecting, let's say, 50 million every 2 months or every 3 months. We're collecting 50 million. So when we collect 50 million from you now, the project must get to a particular stage before you can release the second 50 million to us. So either the clients that bought the project, they pay or they did not pay. Either they pay 1 million or they pay 2 million. It's not their concern, because they already have financiers that are funding the project that they are collecting money from. So either clients pay or clients do not pay, clients buy, clients do not buy, work will always be going on site, and that's the way you can do off plan. The second companies that we have seen that have successfully delivered off plan are companies that are doing 1 off plan at a time. So despite the fact that they don't have financiers that are funding them, any money that they collect from investors that month, if it's 10 million they collect from investors, they are putting all the 10 million on that project, and it's just 1 project. Another month they collect 20 million, they put all the 20 million in that project, because it's just 1 project they are facing. So if you also want to go into development, want to build and sell, or do whatever that you want to do, so you either have to do any of these 2 models, 1 project at a time, and every money that you are collecting, don't move it to another place, put it on that project, or just go and look for your friends. There is this project I want to do in Nigeria. It's going to cost us 120 million. You can be giving us. I want you guys to fund it, to partner with us. You fund us for this project, and then 40 million. Give us 40 million every 3 months. So once we get to this stage, you release the second money for us. When we get to this stage, you release the third money for us. So you collect that money from your friends. You are putting it on that project. You are trying to sell on off plan. So either you sell, you not sell, the project will be progressing. So, and if few people that bought from you also, they also going to have confidence that I've not even paid up to 30%, but this project I've gotten to 70%. You know, they'll be willing to release the money. But I've realized that a lot of Nigerians, they have money, but they are afraid to release it, because they are afraid that if they release it, they will not enter voicemail. You get? But if there's a sign and a confidence that if I release this money for you, my money is safe, they will release the money for you. I can guarantee that. So these are the different tactics that you really need to understand. That you want to invest in off plan, or you want to start developing off plan. Like I said before, a lot of us go into businesses in Nigeria blindly. So just look at this is my girl, or this is my friend, is doing it too, and he's making money. Means I can do it. This is my sister, this is my cousin, they are doing it too, they are making money, means I can do it. But you don't really understand the behind the scene of that industry, of that business. And when you get into it, you now realize that Nigeria has happened to me, and then you start blaming Nigeria. But it's not Nigeria. It's because you really don't understand what you are really putting your money into, and that's why when you now put your money into it, you got hooked and got stuck. So if you want to invest in off plan, I would suggest you first talk to me. or either you want to build off plan, I also suggest you first talk to me, and we look at um, what's likely to happen and how you can safeguard yourself from these different things that is going to happen. And if there is any off plan that you bought last year, I'll be interested in sharing your experiences with us, because when you share these experiences, it's going to help someone. You know, someone might want to invest with that same developer or that same company, and your experience is going to save that person a couple of millions from investing with that company. So you can just share your experience in the comment section, and a lot of people can learn from what you have faced. Some of the things that I have faced is what I'm sharing in this video already. So don't forget, if you are enjoying our content, you are enjoying our videos, you are learning from it, give us a thumb like, subscribe to our videos. It's very, very important you subscribe. Very, very important. If you have been thinking about how can I support Rabiu, how can I support the Property Guy channel, subscribe and get me like 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe and also like invite your peeps, invite your friends to also subscribe, share our content, share it everywhere. You are free, share it everywhere, no copyright. Share our content and get people to also join in to learn about what they are doing. If you want to buy off plan, first go and watch Rabiu video. There's a video Rabiu have done. Go and watch it. So them too they can learn. And every time it will not just be bad experiences about Nigeria, not be bad video about Nigeria. So, but when people already know what they are getting into, they can know how to avoid some certain traps, and next time they'll be giving good testimonials, good videos, about I collect my key, I got my house, and so on like that. All right, so our comment section is open. You can drop your comment there, and if you need us also for an off plan that you want to start, for an off plan that you want to invest in, the opportunities on off plan, you can also reach out to us. My WhatsApp number is always on the screen. I'll look at the best way for us to guide you on that one too. So I still remain the number property on the planet, your property advisor, property consultant. My name is Rabiu Mustafa. That's the name. Rabiu Mustafa. Hello, property guy. That's your name, self. You don't used to mention your name. My name is Rabiu Mustafa. You can call me the property guy anyway. I will answer. So thanks for watching our videos. If we do this content and you don't watch them, they are useless. So we appreciate your time. We appreciate you coming here every time to watch what we do, to watch what we say, to watch our guides, and to watch our tips. You guys are really MVP. We appreciate you guys. And for every one of you guys that have also patronized us, done business with us, I love you guys so much. You guys are really the reason why we are continuously coming here, and you guys are the ones motivating us to also still do more. And I appreciate you so much too. All right, thanks, and see you next time.